What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with yet another video update. Today is Thursday, June the 9th, 2022. It is amazing that we are still talking about Pegasus, and I'm going to tell you why it's amazing, because it has survived one of the toughest points in crypto in a little while, right? We've talked about how platforms have come and gone, and they've seemingly all had issues at the same time. They seemingly all were going through sustainability issues, and Pegasus just continued to day by day crank out that crypto. And in Bitcoin, mind you. So a lot of us in the downturn and in some of the ebbs and flows of the market have even made more money being involved with Pegasus. Depending on how you attack it, depending on, there's people that come in at Pegasus at different places. And it has officially launched. And we've already talked about the launch, so we're not going to dive into it too much. But there's a few things that I have found interesting, so I'm going to talk about them. Before we get started, I want to remind you all that I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. And I am not your financial advisor. Just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I'm cranking out that crypto in many different platforms, nothing more and nothing less. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit that notification bell as well. I want to go to Telegram first before this goes away, because it's not guaranteed that this is going to last in here, all right? Now it says right here, this was some kind of post made by Behind MLM, right? Behind MLM gets a lot of attention because they dish out a whole lot of FUD all the time. They talk about people steal and this and that and the third. What's a Ponzi scam? What's not a Ponzi scam? And I don't know that they're necessarily trying to add value to the space or just become a hot topic, just want to chime in on all the popular stuff, which is another marketing strategy. So they're getting the attention, But here's what Behind MLM had to say about Pegasus. It says, Pegasus provides no information on his website about who owns or runs the company. Pegasus web domain, pegasus.cx, was privately registered on August 31st, 2021. Pegasus' official social media profiles were created in February 2022, suggesting this is when the company was launched. The sole admin of the official Pegasus Facebook group is Peter Nab. This is a new account created around the time Pegasus was launched. Pegasus represents it is based out of Dubai. Whether this is true or not is unverifiable. Regardless, any MLM company representing it is based out of Dubai automatically raises a red flag. So let me just read that for clarification for myself. It says, regardless, any MLM company representing it is based out of Dubai automatically raises a red flag in Behind MLM's opinion. All right. Of note is Pegasus' use of ePayCore, a Russian financial services provider. Okay. As always, if an MLM company is not openly upfront about who is running or owns it, think long and hard about joining or handing over any money. This is Pegasus products. Pegasus has no retainable product or services. Affiliates are only able to market Pegasus affiliate membership itself. So that's not exactly all true. Now, Pegasus decided that they were going to respond to them. So my opinion, I'm going to share after I share what Pegasus said back in response. All right. So let's read what Pegasus says. It says Pegasus provides no information. It responds to everything that they said pretty much. It says, well, Pegasus provides no information on its website about who runs the company. Pegasus responses, do you? So they're starting all spicy. They got time today. Pegasus had time for Behind MLM today. So let's talk about it. The next one, it says the sole admin of the official Pegasus Facebook group is Peter Nab. And Pegasus responds, it's just a name. Could be Klaus Bardenhagen too. And I think that name comes up a little bit later. So the third one is, regardless of MLM company representing it is based out of Dubai, automatically raises a red flag, right? Then Pegasus said, we changed the address to Mars. You can raise your red flag there. Now, I'm laughing because I know the risk in this space. I know there are going to be some platforms that don't have faces and that don't come out with CEOs and all that stuff that still pay. And that's what we care about here. We're looking for platforms that pay out, right? Most of you are just looking for platforms that actually pay out. That is why the support is here. Now, I believe when some people decide to do Zoom calls and make guarantees and all these different things, that's when things started getting a little out of hand, because there is no guarantee in this space. And a lot of people feel so confident in these platforms that they just throw money in there that they actually need. And that's not what we're supposed to do in this space. I just want to mention that. So the reason I'm laughing is that, regardless of whether a company has an address or not, that doesn't make it more or less legit, to be honest with you. We've seen platforms that claim they have addresses and they'll go away in a month. We see it all the time. So the fact that they said we changed our address to Mars and you can go raise your red flag there, I thought that was pretty funny. We'll continue. Of note is Pegasus' use of ePayCore, a Russian financial services provider. And then Pegasus says, ooh, shady and political. ePayCore in Russia. Let's keep going. As always, if an MLM company is not openly upfront about who is running it or owns it, think long and hard about joining or handling over any money. And I do agree with that statement. If you're not down with the risk of having or being a part of a platform or promoting a platform or sharing the platform with others, which most MLM you have to do, you have to share. With this platform, it does just because you can share doesn't make it an MLM opportunity. It does have levels of multi-level, but you don't have to market this platform. It has its own passive earnings as well. But, of course, Behind MLM is going to be talking about this. That's just what they do. Now, Pegasus responds to this. They said, when Behind MLM is ready to be openly upfront about who's running or owns it, Pegasus will be openly upfront about who's running it or opens it. So it's pretty much saying, when y'all tell us who y'all are, then we'll tell you who we are. And to my knowledge, nobody from Behind MLM has put themselves out there to say, hey, this is me, right? We'll get to that. Let's keep going. Pegasus has no relatable products or services. And then Pegasus said, we pay instant Bitcoin. What are you selling? These responses are spicy. I'm just going to say that. All right, here we go. Affiliates are only able to market Pegasus affiliate membership itself. And then Pegasus wrote, you want affiliates to market to who? You. You want affiliates to market who? You. And that's kind of what happens when I get on here and do videos. Of course, I'm not going to put Behind MLM in the tagline. I'm not going to give them that credit because they be talking crap about me and they don't even know who I am. So I'm not a big Behind MLM fan either, Pegasus. And then they said to some, and I know I said I was going to share my opinion after, but I kind of been sprinkling it in between. It says to some, shitty website design, using some script, same script for every platform, same conclusion. It's a pyramid, a Ponzi scheme, a recruitment scheme. And then it says, let's all read some stuff about Behind MLM, and it gives a nice little link there. Now it says the post will be deleted tomorrow. Don't want to promote cheap sheet, and neither do I. So that's why I'm not going to be putting this link in there. It's just there for the people that are in the Pegasus group. If you want to get in the Pegasus group, that link is on the Pegasus website, all right? But I just wanted to share that because I thought that was kind of funny how they, Behind MLM is always talking about somebody or something, and that's how their platform is growing, and that's just the reality of it. But it's not always positive things. It's very rarely positive things. When they could be saying that Pegasus has been one of the few platforms that have been paying out consistently, even in the downturn of the market, even when people are getting arrested, even when CEOs may be here today and gone tomorrow and not updating anybody. We have a platform here that doesn't have a face, doesn't have some crazy office that people want to visit and all this different stuff and whatever. It still carries its risk. It actually makes it even more risky to have those things, to be honest with you. but has still paid out consistently. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to make a withdrawal of this almost $1,100, $1,050 here. We're going to do that withdrawal like we have done every other day. Actually, every day we've made a withdrawal on and off camera from Pegasus for the almost last 2 months. And I have a little over, around, I'd say 14,000, but of course with fees and different things of that nature, it's a little bit less than that, but I'm earning on over $13,000 every single day from this platform. 1.5% a day, 7 days a week now, 7 days a week. Dividends has even gotten easier to add to your balance. You can take the dividends, you click this button right here, and look at my balance now. It's at $28. So, hey, I've withdrawn over almost $60,000 from this platform. We're well diversified, and this platform has just been a steady cranker for not only me, but let's take a look. Let's take a look at referrals real quick, because it has been that way for almost 1,000 active referrals, and even more of them are not active, but we're almost at $1 million in team turnover. And, with a platform like this, it carries a little bit more risk, so people are willing to throw a little bit more money into it because they want to see a quick burn. This platform has, let's just go to the homepage real quick and talk about how long we're making 1.5% a day. We're going to be making that for 200 days for a total of 300% income. Now, that is not a guarantee that this is going to last 200 days. Nobody's guaranteeing anything, okay? We've seen platforms come and go. But what this has done over the last 170-something days has been nothing short of amazing. It is officially launched, and all the information is right here on the website about the dividends, about everything, even the Telegram group, all the way at the bottom. They are keeping us all updated. They have an official launch post that they did on the 6th. If you haven't read it, we've read it together on the page. Read it. They have all their social media tags down here. Get involved. Get in the Telegram group. Be a spectator. They have all the different coins that they accept. And they accept a plethora. I'm telling you, I can be clicking this load more button for a minute. All right? So get on the website. We leave all the links in the description below the video. All you got to do is click on show more and you'll find them. And if Pegasus is for you, you make that decision. But it has been for me. It has been for me for a little while, and I'm hoping for the best since it's just launched officially 3 days ago. It has an official launch on June 9th. June 6th. It is now June 9th. And so far, so good. Still getting instant batch IDs, as you saw, with that withdrawal. And pretty exciting. Put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you, and all your wallets, because crypto is indeed the Wild Wild West. And if you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. Ask me how I know. It's not very fun at all. If you like this content, hit subscribe. And if you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.